So let's, so funny. Well, let me do this. I think, yeah. So I was talking about gold, that I'm watching for it to drop. So I'm watching for gold to drop and come here to this 4-hour order block, test that order block, and then keep going up. You know, that's what I'm looking at gold to do. For the week, and then I spoke about USD CAD. So I was on USD CAD. This is just perfect. Okay. I was on USD CAD when I switched the call. Okay, let me type on the group. We'll get it. We'll get that Telegram streaming one day. So USD CAD, take it step by step. I was talking about how I'm watching for price to push. So we are currently at this supply level here. I'm watching for price to push down to this. I'm watching for price to push down to this level of resistance turn support before actually going up to this other block here, right? So this is where if price respects this area, we are looking to take a sell around there. But the first move, the first move will have to be a sell before we respect this zone, then before we get our buy signal. So that's for USD CAD. So I'm just going to draw a trend line here, right? 15 minutes. Oh, nice. So that trend line also aligns with that level. So that's two confluence. And then the last thing will be to see exhaustions around here or momentum, meaning seller's exhaustion, you know, all your reversal candlesticks and stuff. And then we'll do yeah, I think that's it. I also wanted to ask everybody on Telegram that what day, I think I'll put a poll there. Like, so I want to start streaming live on that Telegram channel. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have to figure out why the sound wasn't going there. So, but what day would be convenient for, you know, people for us to stream? I'm thinking Saturday mornings. So, no, but I'm doing Saturday evening. So it has to be a day in the week because we're trading Forex pairs. So it has to be a day in the week. Then we'll have our normal streaming on Thursday mornings. But it has to be a day in the week. Anyways, I'll put a poll out there. I'll put a poll out there, and yeah, I think I just looked at gold and USD CAD. So those are the two major ones right now. Things are setting up for a buy. DXY momentum is, you know, going out. We've not had our push down here, but oh, okay. This was for the news. I was literally expecting price to come back up here, and it did. But this is like almost the same with USD card. Wait for a pullback, then for it to finish up its buy before going. So I have to reshuffle this bus pattern. I have to redo the bus pattern. So I'm watching for a gold sell. I'm watching for a USD card sell. But first move when price open is like a pullback, right? Pullback before continuation. So gold pulling back to buy. If we can see a minor structure buy, but yeah, I'll just wait for that sell confirmation. Yeah, and that's it. What I wanted to share with you guys here about distractions, because I was literally, hold on, I want to move this. I was reading this devotional and I just opened it like randomly and I found this place where it talked about distractions, and the Bible verse there, this is a devotional, it's called Believe Bigger, and it had like 100 days of believing bigger. I finished it, but you know, it's a devotional, so it's part of my morning, not my morning routine, but just reading it, right? So distraction here, it says in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25, that look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. And the reason that kind of struck for me is that in this phase in my life, I was sharing on Telegram that I actually went through something traumatic that I've never gone through before. I had the biggest attack on my life, literally. And there were times where I felt like life was taking a giant straw and sucking my soul out. And, you know, it's not like I'm not yet 100% over the entire thing, but now I'm just at a place where I just leave everything for God to handle. I just leave everything for God and I'm doing my part. And my part is showing up, not giving the devil my mind, because that can cause a lot of darkness, which I don't need right now, you know. So distraction, it says here that focus is probably the most important skill that you need to enter into a bigger future, and fear is the master of distraction. And that kind of struck me because the fear of so many things will cause us to be distracted away from what we are really supposed to do. So you'll be doing the little things, you'll be focusing on the smaller things. Meanwhile, the big picture is literally playing out in front of you. And it's actually speaking to me because that's the truth, what's going on with my trading right now. Just because I don't want, like, let me just say, I don't want to allow, I'm just staying with one trade that I know will play out, but I don't want to look for the trouble of other trades because I feel like I'm in a fragile season. But that really is fear showing itself up, like showing up in a different way. And they quoted a man, Fred Jones, that said that distractions are the death of your dreams that are happening in slow motion. And distraction is intentional. So distraction might not be, oh, you're pressing phone from morning till night, you're always scrolling Instagram, you're always doing this. No, that might just be something that you do. But even in life, if you really dig deep, there are times where you have something big to do, but you just keep maneuvering it, like you just keep dodging that area, you just keep procrastinating. You just keep procrastinating and you don't actually get it done eventually. So here again, so let me read this part, then that's what I'll stop. It says that the greater the significance of the important things, the greater the resistance, and the more susceptible we are to self-sabotage, to doubt, and succumbing to distractions. Not everything that looks good is necessary to God. When you are in a shift in your life, it's especially key to be on the lookout for distractions, for they will be coming. When you get new opportunities, new ideas, new invitations, ask God whether this is in alignment with what you feel is in God's vision. And that spoke to me when I read that. I was literally in an Uber reading this, coming back. Like when something big, yeah, wow. When something huge, when something is about to happen in your life, distractions are going to come. So, and it can come in form of things, it can come in form of people. Yeah, and I'm guilty of that because of what I was going through, and I was just tired of feeling pain. I decided to find solace in other people. So, and at that time, let me tell you guys, like, there was one of my ex that just showed up. Like, he just showed up, not really my ex, but then we didn't really have anything, but we were like cool, right? So he stays in the UK and he just said, oh, I'm in Nigeria. I'm like, okay, devil. But thank God that I was strong enough not to go and not to say, oh, damn it. So I just, even though I took the phone call, I was allowing different conversations because I just wanted to shift my mind away from my reality. Meanwhile, in the real sense, I need to face what is going on and ask God for a strategy to actually come out of it, right? Because what really happened to me is all my fault. It's not like I feel like I'm living in a testimony waiting to happen. So you guys are first to hear it. When I start talking about it, you will know like it is this thing, right? So anyways, I just wanted to share that thank you, Diana. Amen. I just wanted to share that whatever you are going through, focus on the important things. 2023 is coming. You literally don't have time. It's not even just about 2023. It's like your future, your life is happening right now. Your future is coming soon, and you need to be that person that your future needs. So you don't have time to be distracted. Right now, I don't feel like my heart is not as heavy as it was months ago, because like I literally prayed myself out of it. I don't feel that weight anymore. And now I feel like I wasted a lot of time just staying sad. Meanwhile, I should have been in this space in like strategizing. Do you understand? So, what's the title of the book? And where it's called Believe Bigger by one of my mentors, Marshawn Evans Daniels. She's actually like one of my favorite people on earth. He also has a book called Believe Bigger. I'm almost done with the book. So it's a devotional 100 days. I got this on Amazon. So I got it on Amazon. Amen. It will be a permanent. Thank you, guys. I can't wait. You know when you're in a season that you know that it will one day it shall end. It won't be the end of me, right? The enemy can't kill me. I just remembered when I was a teenager, I saw this on Facebook that the devil cannot kill you, so he will distract you. Oh my God. So this is really timely. If he can't kill you, just fine. And I actually preached about this then. If it can't kill you, you find ways to distract you. And sometimes the distractions can be like attacks and different things. And I feel like where you get attacked the most is where God really wants to use you for other people. And another thing is, even with everything happening to me, I feel like it's a strategy of the enemy to actually silence me. Because to silence me, to stop, just stop. And I've not even started. Like, little old me, I've not even started. You guys, I have a vision to reach 1,000 people, right? 1,000 people to learn how to trade, to teach them financial business. What's my mentor's handle? Let me type it. Marshawn Evans. Just search for Marshawn. She's a powerhouse. Evans. She's on YouTube, she's everywhere, you know, and she wrote this book. And even this book, Believing Bigger, she wrote it in her darkest times too. So, and it has blessed like millions. And each page is like a blessing. So, and it's actually a perfect time to read it because the new year is coming. And I'm not even doing an ad though. I have my own books. So anyways, guys, I feel like the enemy just wants to silence my voice, and my voice is one of God's tools that is using on this earth. My personal voice is how it wants to reach some people. Some people will not attain their destiny. They won't come to the full realization of who they are except I speak. And someone gave me confirmation yesterday when I was talking to him on the phone, because I'm part of a group where we plan Christian events, and we have one coming up, a praise concert. So we're talking about it, and he was telling me his struggles, his personal struggles, and I was encouraging him and just telling him just different things. And he said, wow, do you know, I feel like God uses you to just talk to me. Your voice is like a million angels just encouraging me. And I felt that, because I just felt like everything I'm trying to do is like the enemy is life is trying to smack me out of it. It's trying to just discourage me and stop me from doing it, because it seems like, oh, it's not working. This happened to you, that happened. How do you think that if this happened, that will not happen? They're just lies. You know, they're just lies, and I have refused to believe them. And that's why I actually listened to this man, David Goggins. He's full beast mode. It's full beast mode, because when he's talking about stuff, he's a Navy SEAL, US Navy SEAL. He did it 3 times. He ran marathon races, just extreme things, right? A beast. I just felt like I needed to see him say, I actually want to order his book, say that when you think you've gotten to the end of your rope, you've only done 40%. Like when you think like, this is it, no way out, he said that that's just 40% of your brain. Look, think, a door will open at the wall, you know? So anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, but I just thought to share that distraction thing. And this week is going to be amazing. I just shared on our group that we are going to start trading synthetic indices. And that's so exciting and so, how would I say, frightening at the same time, because synthetic indices is not your mate. But I don't want to scare you guys. I'll probably do a video on it, a class on it, maybe one of our analysis tools. I'll just, try to educate on it as much as I can, because before you do anything, you must know. And everybody that is trading with me, it's going to be on demo accounts for like 2 weeks straight, or for whenever we are doing it, demo account. Because yeah, you need to get the flow of it. I just studied one, volatility index, volatility 75, and it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting when I checked it. It was a demo account I was using, and I was able to get on that demo account, even though I stopped for a while because I just needed my mind to be. I was able to get 250% of that account by trading carefully with the lowest lot. But there was one demo account that I went full on, just using big lots, because I wanted to see like big numbers, and I moved like 10K to 100K in 1 week. But that's a demo account anyways. The same emotions in the live account is not the same, but just I was using the same structure, structured strategy, the same thing, and I was just intrigued that, oh my God, impulse correction continuation, let's go. Like, price literally respects everything. I tried to use other indicator strategies, I tried to use other things, but it was just structure and mostly supply and demand areas. And it's the same thing. If you've not gotten the technical analysis course, or you are not in it, make sure you get that, because once you have that, you can trade any market, right? You can trade any market. You can trade any market as long as you know how that market works. Because now I know that synthetic indices is our normal indices, US 30 and NASDAQ, they are volatile, right? They move fast. They move, people, not everybody can trade them. Now this one is like ×2. You can blink and that moves up. There's actually one called boom and crash. That's the name, boom and crash. There's boom 500, there's crash 500. But I only stick to one, right? And their charts are different. And you will see all these South African traders that are trading it. There was one interview that one lady did. I said, oh, I trade synthetic indices. And one American guy was like, what's that? So there are possibilities in this market. Just understand the charts, really learn the skill. Learn the skill that will pay you for life. It's not a phrase, it is what it is. Okay, there is money to be made. There is money to be made. Okay, so you guys have a great week. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. And I'm going to share my thoughts on the charts and everything with the group. And then I will see you next week. May the pips be with us. Really, we need that pips next week. All right, so bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Good night, ma.
Good night.